My name is Isabella Mjirgut. My student's number is 303-49768. I'm going to talk about the progress of individual practices in response to changes in health and social care sector. I will illustrate a capacity to use techniques for reflection and also will present the core employability skills reflecting values and professional conduct and empathy. Let's define the CPD. Continuing professional development has always been important in healthcare. It helps service providers to keep up to date with their training so they can deliver the best care to patients. CPD is the term used to describe the learning activities professionals engage in to develop and enhance their abilities. Um, it enables learning to become alert and proactive rather than passive and reactive. CPD enables the healthcare team to transform culture and care, build culture and share values, increase staff satisfaction, staff retention, and recruitment, as well as engage team and delivers person-centered care. Personal practice development in the health and social care sector should be responsive to changes, needs, to ensure to deliver of effective and high quality services. Here are some key aspects to consider, such as continuous learning. Professionals should engage in ongoing education and training to stay updated with the latest advancements and best practices. This may involve attending workshops, conferences, or um, taking a higher qualification. Being open to change and adapt to new situation is crucial. Health and social care professionals must be prepared to adjust their practices to meet um, always changing needs and emerging challenges. Um, Utilizing technology and digital tools can improve efficiency and patient care. Embracing electronic health records or telemedicine, that's the examples. Encouraging collaboration among different healthcare disciplines can lead to holistic and patient-centered care. This approach recognizes that various professionals play crucial roles in addressing diverse needs. Focusing on individual needs and preferences rather than adopting one-size-fits-all approach is essential. Tailoring care to each person's circumstances helps deliver more effective outcomes, as well as relying on evidence from research and data to inform decision-making, ensuring that practices are based on the best available knowledges. Understanding and respecting the cultural background of patient and clients is essential for delivering sensitive and appropriate care. Self-reflection is important. Professionals should regularly assess their own practices, identifying areas for improvements and taking proactive steps to enhance their skills and knowledge. By incorporating these elements into personal practice development, health and social care professionals can ensure that their skills and approaches remain relevant and responsive to the ever-changing needs for sector. Practice development in the workplace refers to a systematic healthcare services and the overall work environment for healthcare professionals. It involves identifying areas for improvements, implementing evidence-based changing, and fostering a culture of continuous learning and development. Practice development involves the active participation of all healthcare teams. It encourages interdisciplinary collaboration to address complex healthcare challenges. Reflective practice encourages healthcare professionals also to critically reflect on their own practices and outcomes, uh, identifying areas that can be improve in patient care. Practice development relies on the best available evidence from research, guidelines, and data to inform decision making and implement improvements. Continuous improvement promotes a culture where the focus is on regularly reviewing and updating practices to adapt to changing needs in healthcare. Primary aim of practice development is to promote person-centered care. This means placing the individual at the heart of care, considering their unique preferences, values, and needs. The aim of practice development to promote person-centered care include involving patients in their care decision and considering their preferences. Healthcare services become more tailored and aligned with individual needs, leading to better overall experiences. It also ensures that intervention and treatment are chosen in collaboration with the patients, increasing the likelihood of adherence and better health outcomes. PD aims to empower patients by providing them with the information and support they need to actively participate in their care and make informed decisions. When patients feel heard, respected, and engaged in their care, their satisfaction with the healthcare experiences is likely to improve. Person-centered care fosters open, effective communication between healthcare professionals and the patient or service users, leading to a stronger therapeutic relationship. Considering individual culture backgrounds and beliefs promotes cultural sensitive care, enhancing trust and understanding between patient and healthcare providers. Overall, the practice development in the workplace seeks to create a healthcare environment that values the individual preferences, needs, and resulting in improved patient outcomes and a more satisfaction between the healthcare professionals and also all stakeholders which are involved. Planning continuous professional development to meet the needs of patient and the team and the organization requires a strategic approach. Um, uh, Here are some steps to help to plan effective CPD, and such as access current needs, analyzing organizational goals, setting specific objectives, create individual development plans, ensuring that CPD plans always include training on person-centered care principles, as well as using evidence-based practices, prioritize evidence-based training and learning materials to ensure that CPD activities are grounded in the latest research and best practices. And monitoring and evaluating own progress, it's very important, and we can do that by adopting a systematic and comprehensive approach to continuous professional development. Healthcare organization can ensure that their team remains competent, patient-centered, and aligned with the organization mission and objectives. And this leads to improved patient outcomes, motivate healthcare teams, and thriving healthcare organizations. Learning activities are used for professional development, and there are formal and informal, such as formal education, such as gaining degree program certification that provides knowledge that directly impacts service users' care. Other one could be workshop and conferences, which allowed professionals to learn about latest research and best practice, which can improve service user outcomes. Online courses or webinar allow to learn in own time and tailor learning to specific needs. Case studies or reading the journals, engaging in that activity, encouraging critical thinking, enabling professionals to make informed decisions for benefit of service users. Also, having a mentor provides professionals feedback and support, leading to professional growth and improving service user care. Self-directed learning empowers to explore topics of interest or address specific service users' needs that align with career goals. Reflective practice is the next one, and regularly reflecting on the past experience and patient interaction allows for improvements um, in workplace and personal development. Let's define reflection and the role of reflecting practice in healthcare. So reflection is the process of thinking critically and um, purposefully about our experiences, action, and decision to gain insight, learn from past experiences, and improve future practices. It involves actively engaging in self-assessment, considering the impact of our action and exploring ways to enhance performance and outcomes. In healthcare, reflective practice plays a crucial role in professional development and continuous improvement. There are some key aspects of the role of reflective practice in healthcare, such as improving patient care and chasing critical thinking, identifying strengths and weaknesses. Reflective practice allows healthcare professionals to learn from mistakes or um, to improve outcomes. It promotes a non-blaming culture where errors are viewed as opportunities for growth and improvements rather than sources of shame. Reflecting on patient interaction fosters empathy and improves communication skills. Understanding the patient perspective and feelings can lead to more compassionate and effective care. Reflective practices valuable in team setting as it promotes open and constructive communication among team members. Sharing reflection can lead to mutual learning and improve team dynamics as well. Engaging in reflective practice can be a valuable coping mechanism for healthcare professionals dealing with stress and burnout. It provides an opportunity to process emotion and find constructive way to address challenges. Overall, reflective practices are essential component of professional growth and quality improvements in healthcare. It empowers healthcare professionals to deliver more effective, empathetic, and patient-centered care while continuously striving to enhance their skills and knowledge. Now I'm going to define critical incident analysis and its role in healthcare. So critical incident analysis are a structured and systematic approaches used in healthcare to examine specific events or incidents that have had a significant impact on patient care or safety. The purpose of critical incident analysis is to gain deeper understanding of what happened, why it happened, and how similar incidents can be prevented or managed better in the future. The role of critical incidents analysis in healthcare is significant and serves several important purposes, such as learning and improvement, patient safety, team collaboration, and of course, professional development. Healthcare professionals involved in critical incidents analysis can gain valuable insight into their own practice and identify areas for personal and professional development. Um, it is a vital tool in healthcare, facilitating continuous improvements, and as I said before, patient safety as well, and deliver high quality care. It empowers healthcare organizations and professionals to learn from adverse events and work together to prevent similar incidents. Um, I'm going to talk about incidents. I'm going to describe it and I'm going to analyze it. I was responsible for administering medication to a patient on a um, in a busy organization. During a chaotic shift, I accidentally administered the wrong medication to a patient. The error happened because I was assigned to multiple patients and I had a high workload leading to increased stress and reduced attention to details. The unit was very busy with constant interruption and distraction, making it challenging for all of us to focus on medication administration. The incident highlighted the importance of adequate staffing levels to manage patient care safely and reduce the risk of errors during busy shifts. The organization adjusted staff levels to ensure adequate coverage during busy shifts and implemented scheduling practices that consider the workload and fatigue of healthcare providers. The wrong medication had a name similar to the correct one, leading to confusion during the medication preparation process. The organization identified the need to implement additional safety measurements such as barcode scanning system and medication protocols to prevent similar errors in the future. Additional safety protocols were established, including the use of barcode scanning technology to verify medication administration and double-check process for high-risk medication. The incident emphasized the importance of ongoing training and education for professional or medical administration practices and the significance of double-checking medication order before administration. Based on the incidence analysis, the organization implemented several improvements to prevent medication error in the future. Ongoing education and training sessions were conducted to reinforce safe medication administration practices and improve medication knowledge, my knowledge. By conducting a critical incidence analysis, the healthcare organization learned from the error and took proactive steps to prevent similar incidents in the future. These improvements ensure patient safety and contribute to the overall quality of care provided in healthcare sector. I'm going to use Gibbs reflective cycle to present 6 stages of reflecting on my incident. And there are the 6 stages include description, feelings, evaluation, analysis, conclusion, and action plan. As I described already what happened, I will move to the second stage, which is feelings. I felt deeply concerned and distressed upon realizing the error. I felt guilty and worried about the potential harm that could be caused to the patient, and also felt anxious about the consequences of the mistake and the impact on the patient health. The next step is evaluation. So incident was a clear medication administration error, indicating a breakdown in the medication safety process. It revealed that the high workload and the presence of distraction contributed to the error. The similarity between the medication names also played a role in confusing me during medication preparation. Upon reflection, it became apparent that the incident could have been avoided with better attention to details and double-checking procedures. I should have taken additional precaution considering the busy environment and the potential for confusion with similar medication name. To conclude, the incident highlighted the critical importance of medication safety protocols and the needs for a systematic approach to medication administration. It also underscored the significance of ongoing training and education to make sure medication knowledge and prevent such an error. My action plan was to prevent similar incident in the future and indicate implementing additional safety measurements, conducting regular training and education sessions to reinforce safe medication administration practices and raise awareness of potential risk. Organization established a mandatory double-check process for high-risk medication, and therefore improved workload management and staffing levels to reduce the likelihood of errors due to busy shift. By applying the Gibbs reflective cycle, healthcare professionals can gain valuable insight into incidents and take proactive steps to enhance patient safety and the quality of care provider. The incidents analysis and the actions contribute to continuous improvement and the prevent of similar errors in the future. Overall, analyzing progress in developing core employability skills reflecting compassion, values, and behavior requires a combination of a self-assessment, feedback from others, and evidence of growth. Cultivating these skills lead to increased employability, enhanced workplace relationship, and the ability to make a positive impact on our professional journey. Progress in developing compassion and empathy can be evaluated by assessing how individuals respond to the emotion and needs of others. Are they actively listening, showing understanding, and offering support? Demonstrating compassion involves putting ourselves in other shoes and responding with kindness and care. Effective communication is fundamental in the workplace. Progress in this area can be observed by assessing whether individuals can express themselves clearly, actively listen to others, and engage in constructive conversation. Good communication enhances teamwork and reduce misunderstanding. Core values and ethical behavior are crucial in any work environment. Progress can be measured by observing in individuals act with integrity, uphold ethical standards, and maintain professionalism in their interaction with colleagues, clients, and stakeholders. Assessing progress in adaptability and resilience involve observing how individuals handle change, challenges, and setbacks. Those who can adapt to new situations and bounce back from difficulties are valuable asset in any organization. Thank you very much for listening to me.